Hello friends, and welcome to more random PBR battle things. I'm the Champion Marks, your host, and today I have for you a PBR battle, of which I had versus a man who I know on Skype, who is currently on YouTube, named the MultiHDgam3r. He's pretty cool, you should go check him out and stuff. Anyway, I lead off with Jolteon, because with team previews, I thought it was the best thing to threaten the majority of his team. Go straight for the Thunderbolt. Apparently his Starmie is Focus Sash, but this is PBR, so you kind of have to expect Focus Sashes. He blasts me in the face with a Hydro Pump, but because he is Focus Sash and not Life Orb like my Starmie is, Jolteon actually somehow lives it, because Jolteon's special defense is apparently not shit. And I just take him out with a random Shadow Ball, because I wanted to switch up moves, because, you know, you switch up moves if your thing is going to KO anyway. So this stuff, I don't know. But anyway, this Jirachi comes out, and I'm like, do I really want to stay in and sack Jolteon just for damage? Because I kind of want to keep Jolteon, because it does threaten half his team, or at least his Salamence and Gyarados pretty well. So I'm just like, I'll keep it around, you know, in case I get the chance to send it in on either of those, because there's Thunderbolt for Gyarados and the HP Ice for Salamence, so, you know, it can do shit to them. So I just decided to switch into Gliscor, and, yeah, mistake that I made with battling Ninetales Commander last battle was I didn't bring Stealth Rock or a Skarfer, so this time I actually decided to bring a Stealth Rocker and a Skarfer, e.g. Gliscor for Stealth Rock, and Pinsir for Scarf, because, you know, Pinsir's cool. And anyway, I saw that his Jirachi went for Cosmic Power, so I'm assuming it's some random bulky setup set, so I just go for the taunt to try and get, you know, cripple him. But instead he decides to switch into Gyarados to threaten me or something, I don't know. But I get the taunt on that, so that's pretty cool, because that means he can't set up Dragon Dances in my face. And he's just going to be either forced to, you know, just switch out, or just kill me, which is fine if he does kill me. I don't really mind if he just tries to knock me out with a water move, because Gliscor is pretty bulky. I think he can take it. So anyway, I get my rocks out there, which is pretty good, because his two main threats are flying type, so they will be weak to it. And in comes this Medicham. I have no idea what Medicham's going to do. I know the most common set is Scarf, but I'm not sure if this thing is, because, you know, again, it's PBR. It's not exactly the most common playing format. Lots of people like to use original and random stuff on this thing. But because of the Yachi Berry, I do live, and I get to fire off an Earthquake, which is cool, because, you know, get random damage on this Medicham that I really don't need. But, whatever. Gliscor, I'm just going to let it die, because it did its job, and its only attack move is Earthquake, so it's completely walled by Gyarados and Salamence, and I do not want to have a Pokemon in that can't do anything to those. So I just let Gliscor die, because really it's done its job. It got up Stealth Rocks, stopped some stuff with taunts. That's really all I needed to do. So now I'm thinking I'll just go out into my Azelf, because I just want to go to his elf, because it's Focus Sash, so it'll be able to live the hit, whatever hit he goes for, and see if he actually is Scarfed. Plus, I do have the assumption that he is Scarfed, and I know that my Pinsir is faster than a Medicham, so I could go into that, but I don't want to, because if Pinsir gets locked into the wrong move, which, considering how much stuff he has left to switch to, pretty much anything he locks himself into is the wrong move, I'm just going to go into, you know, Azelf, and hope that Ice Punch doesn't freeze me. And because it does outspeed, I know it was Scarfed, but again, Focus Sash, so it didn't really matter. And Shadow Ball for the easy KO. So, yeah, that's Medicham down, which is good, because Pure Power Medicham is pretty hard-hitting. Even though that Ice Punch didn't do a whole lot, which is kind of weird, but whatever. In's gonna come Blaziken here, and I'm just like, okay, what the hell are you gonna do? I don't even know, because I think maybe this thing could be Scarfed too, because why else would he send it on an obviously faster Psychic type, and it turns out he is, so Multi is running 2 Scarfers, which is like, why? Because almost no one runs 2 Skarfs nowadays, but I guess it sort of worked out for him in this situation, but yeah, stuff. And this Blaziken is kind of a problem, because I don't really have a whole lot that can take a hit from it, but I do have Infernape, which resists the Flare Blitz, so I kind of want to go into that, because, you know, it resists the Flare Blitz and can, hit back with close combat. Plus, I have this ingenious plan to try and lure out Gyarados and or Mence, whichever decides to come out. I have a plan to get rid of both of them. So, I'm just going to go for the close combat. If it stays in, that's perfectly okay with me. I get drop close combat on this Blaziken and it's going to be dead. But instead, just Multi decides to do the smart thing, switch out, goes into Gyarados, and yeah, Gyarados is going to take some damage from the rocks, and it's going to get the Intimidate on me, which, you know, I could have gone for Fire Blast, predicting Gyarados to come in, get a little bit more damage, but it really doesn't matter. Close combat's still going to do a sort of half-ass, but useful chunk of damage to it. So, yeah, nothing really more that my Infernape can do, because I don't carry Thunder Punch, so I can't really touch this Gyarados. I'm just going to switch into Machamp, because I'm fairly confident that even if it does decide to set up a Dragon Dance, that I will be able to live a Waterfall, and or I have no idea what else it would go for. If it carried Bounce, now that I think about it, probably would have been screwed, but thankfully it didn't carry Bounce, so I don't die and stuff like that. And then again, even if it did have Bounce, I still have Pinsir, which is also faster than Gyarados with the Scarf and stuff. But anyway, Gyarados does go for the Dragon Dance, because Gyarados doesn't really do anything else, and goes with the Aqua Tail, and I'm just like, okay, that's cool, because that means there's absolutely no chance of me being flinched, which means I'm definitely going to get off the Stone Edge, so I kind of was worrying for nothing. I really don't know why you want to run Aqua Tail over Waterfall, to be honest. I mean, the little extra power in comparison to 100% accuracy and chance of flinch really doesn't seem like there's any competition. Waterfall is obviously the better choice, but whatever you want to go for, buddy. And here, in comes Blaziken again. I decided to go for Bullet Punch for a little bit extra damage, but looking back on it, it was as soon as I clicked that, I was like, wait, that's probably going to get him into Blaze range after he goes for Flare Blitz. And that kind of makes me scared, because I was confident that I could live a normal Flare Blitz, but in Blaze range, they're going to be... His fire moves are going to be boosted up to, like, I think +1, so I'm not confident that I can live a Flare Blitz anymore, so I'm just kind of like, okay, I really hope that I still can live one. I mean, I'm only one Life Orb hit off of full HP, so I'm thinking I should be able to live it. Note how I say should, because I am not 100% sure. And I just go in for another close combat, because I want to get rid of this freaking Blaziken, and if Mence comes in, I'll still get some okay damage. But Judd does go for the Flare Blitz and leaves me with a respectable chunk of HP. It gives me, like, I'm thinking 3 Life Orb hits worth of HP, and I do get to go for close combat. And this Blaziken is dead, which is good, because, you know, second Scarfer that I needed to take out, so really wanted to get rid of that thing. And really, all that Multi has left, I believe, is Salamence and Jirachi. Jirachi can do shit all, unless Infernape dies from Life Orb, which I really don't think is going to happen. I just have too much HP left for that. And this Salamence, I don't fear it at all, because this entire match I've just been carrying around, I've been trying to save Infernape, because, yeah, random Hidden Power Ice for getting rid of those Dragon types, because, you know, I'm weird like that, and I want to run the random Hidden Power Ice to get rid of Dragons, and just, you know, go for it and be like, lol, HP Ice. Who's the Uber now, Salamence? And that basically seals the match, because now my fire starter is in Blaze range, so I really have nothing to worry about, because I can go for the boosted fire move, and even if this Jirachi was, like, max special defense, I really don't think that it would be able to take this Flare... Not Flare Blitz, damn it, this isn't a physical Inferno. Fire Blast. And just gonna go for that, because, you know, best move that I can go for, and Jirachi's gonna die, and that'll be the game. GG, MultiHDgam3r. It was a pretty awesome, I have to say. Can't wait to battle you more in the future, because, you know, battling you was fun and stuff. And comment, rate, sub, and later, guys.